Playmakers, the daily sports bulletin from the bridge that brings you the big news and the top plays from the world of Indian sports. Hello and welcome to the Playmakers, our everyday live sports bulletin. My name's Rahul Karko. On the Playmakers tonight, Lakshya Sen and HS Prannoy are knocked out of the Indian Open, and India has beaten Ireland by a massive 304 runs in the third women's ODI at Rajkot. Our top story of the night comes from the Indian Open badminton tournament in New Delhi, where Lakshya Sen and HS Prannoy were knocked out on Wednesday. Prannoy was defeated by Su Yang of Chinese Taipei 21-16, 18-21, and 12-21. I beg your pardon, that was HS Prannoy who was beaten by the Chinese Taipei player. Meanwhile, Lakshya Sen was beaten by Taipei's Lin in straight games as well. Also, Priyanshu Rajawat put up a valiant fight before succumbing 16-21, 22-20, and 13-21 to world number 7 Kodai Naroka of Japan in a physical battle that lasted an hour and 22 minutes. The only good news for India on the day came from the women's singles, where Anupama defeated compatriot and academy mate Rakshita Shree 21-17 and 21-18 to reach the second round. Action will continue on Thursday when PV Sindhu and the men's doubles pair of Satvik and Chirag take center stage. Elsewhere in Rajkot, the Indian women's cricket team thrashed Ireland in the third and final women's ODI, winning by 304 runs in what was a record-breaking day for India at Rajkot on Wednesday. Batting first, India amassed a mammoth 435 runs in 50 overs, with openers Smriti Mandhana, who scored 135 from 80 balls, and Pratika Rawal, who scored a mammoth 154 runs. Both of them led the way for India. This was the hosts' highest total, and they surpassed 370 from the previous women's ODI that concluded just 2 days back. Also, Smriti Mandhana scored a 70-ball 100, which is now the fastest ton in a women's ODI by an Indian woman. This was incidentally her 10th century in women's ODIs, to go with her 30 half centuries that she already has. News from wrestling now, and Vinesh Phogat, the wrestler turned politician, on Wednesday posted a video of her on her social media, that showed her enjoying a bout of grappling. Dressed in typical training apparel, the Olympian was all smiles after taking a tumble on the mat. The post has since garnered thousands of likes. While she did not indicate if a return to competitive wrestling was on the cards, the question was asked by several that watched the video. In October last year, Vinesh Phogat won the Haryana Assembly elections on a Congress ticket and is now the MLA of the Julana constituency. News from futsal now, and the Indian girls lost 0-5 to Hong Kong in their debut match in the AFC Women's Futsal Asian Cup 2025 qualifiers in a Group B fixture in Indonesia on Wednesday. Playing their first ever match, the rookie Indians dished out an encouraging exhibition of cohesive futsal in the 20 minutes of the first half to trail by a goal before finding it difficult in the second session to sustain against a more experienced side that stood 31st in the FIFA rankings. India play their next match against hosts Indonesia on Friday. Elsewhere in Madurai, the festivities of Pongal culminated with a round of Jallikattu in Madurai, but in an unfortunate turn of events, 75 people have sustained injuries and one person is reported to have been killed during the event. The deceased is said to be 22-year-old bull tamer who, according to local accounts, was gored by a raging bull. In all, 1,100 bulls and 900 bull tamers was said to have participated in the festivities at Madurai. As per media reports, 25 of those injured required major stitches. A tractor worth rupees 11 lakh was handed to the best bull, while a car worth rupees 8 lakh was given to the best tamer. Jallikattu, the famous bull taming sport, was banned in 2014 by the Supreme Court, but since 2023, the Supreme Court has upheld the practice. Tennis news now, and the Indo-French pair of Yuki Bamri and Albano Olivetti suffered defeat in their first round of the men's doubles match at the Australian Open 2025 on Wednesday. The duo lost to Australian wildcard entrants Tristan Skulkate and Adam Walton in straight sets 2-6, 6-7. In the Women's Hockey India League, the JSW Surma Hockey Club secured a 2-1 victory over Odisha Warriors on Wednesday. Hina Banu opened the scoring for Surma in the 6th minute, followed by Sonam in the 47th minute. Frika Mose scored the solitary goal for Odisha. The Surma Hockey Club now go top of the table with this victory. And you can follow our coverage of the Men's Hockey India League on thebridge.in, where the Raw Bengal Tigers have taken a 2-0 lead over the UP Rudras at the moment. Up next, we've got the play of the day. And finally, our play of the day comes from the hugely popular inaugural Kho Kho World Cup, which is being played out in New Delhi, where the Indian women scored 100 points in their encounter against Iran earlier this evening. The hapless Iranians managed just 16 points. And for scoring a perfect 100, the Indian women's second consecutive victory at the Kho Kho World Cup is our play of the day. And that's all that I have for you on the Playmakers tonight. Do hit subscribe and follow our YouTube channel for live updates on YouTube. And do follow thebridge.in for our continued coverage of the Hockey India League. My name is Rahul Kargal. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.